Hey everybody, KT with 90s Muscle here. It's February in Vermont, but sure don't feel like it. It's about 50 degrees today. This year we're having another thaw out like we did about this time last year. If you remember, I went up and found that 89 IROC, 2 or 3 owner IROC up in Milton, Vermont. Picked it up in the middle of February. Well, I just went and picked up another Survivor car, this one an 88 LX, 2-owner car, with the second owners having owned it for the last 33 years. They bought it in 1990, lived its entire life about 2 hours from here in upstate New York, over by Mechanicsville. It's in really good shape. It does need a little TLC, but the car is completely intact. It is almost entirely OEM stock original. It's got the original cap and rotor still on it, original upper radiator hose, lots of original parts, all original interior, original exhaust, cats, H-pipe. The only thing that it does not have are the original mufflers. It's got a set of Flowmasters done the right way with flow mid tubes, not cut out but bolted in with the right kind of flanges, and it has a kind of oddball March airbox. It was a Ram Air airbox. They still make them. They became popular kind of in the early 90s, which is probably when this one was installed. So other than that, it's all OEM stock original. It's a really clean car, and we're going to pull it out of the trailer, right buddy?
Yep.
We're going to unstrap it, pull it out of the trailer here, and maybe take a closer look at it. We're going to pull it in the garage because it will be cold tonight, and we're going to start working on it here over the next few days, and we'll check back in with you from time to time and let you know how our progress is going. Ready to do it, bud?
Yep.
Mostly all original parts on the car. It's got the original 10 holes on it. Quick shot of the interior here. I mean, its interior is in really nice shape. Appears the only thing it's missing are a set of stock floor mats, and the ashtray door is you know, it's broke like most of them were. This is an automatic car, so it has that little notch against it, but here, check out the engine compartment. Lots of OEM stock stuff going on here. Still got your distributor boot, you got your coil cover. The intake even still has the black plug in the plenum, which is super rare. Insulation, hood insulation is still intact. It's really not in that bad a shape. You can probably wipe it off and it'll be cool. You know, upper radiator hose looks like the original one. This is that March airbox I was talking about. It's got a Ram Air tube that hangs down inside the fender well. So it's got the smog pump on it, all the original bric-a-brac related to the smog pump. There you can see the actuator and the rubber hoses, all the plastic vacuum lines. So we're anxious to get this thing out of the trailer and go with it. See what we can, how quickly we can massage her back to life. It does have these louvers, which are neat. These are actual period correct louvers. They're not some late, aftermarket late model set. They're from back in the day.
Daddy, the headlight's full of water.
Yeah.
How does the headlight have water in it?
So there you have it, folks. Eugene filmed us backing her out of the trailer. 88 LX. Old gal, but damn, she's in good shape, no? Gotta love them 10 holes. It's got a couple of pings in it. Got a ping here, ping over here. Interior super clean, as I was saying before. Got a couple of...
Yeah, I can see the red belt.
Woman owner, smoker. Got one little burn in the back seat. Hey, if you know your Fox bodies, you know that these all original unmolested survivors are few and far between these days. You got to really be out on the hunt, which we always are. You know, we're always looking for these survivors. And here's another. Pull it out of the mountains of Vermont. Sounds like the idle air control is a little shot. Yeah, it's going to need a little going through, but you know, this is stage number one. We'll bring her in the shop over here and start going through her and figure out what it needs, what it doesn't need. Surprisingly clean wheel wells and everything. Woman-owned car. The same woman owned it for the past 33 years. She bought it in 1990. Drove it in summers. Has never seen snow, salt. Hasn't driven it really for the last few years, which is why she sold it. Just been in her garage, and she says unfortunately some of these payments were due to it being sitting in the garage and being in the way, so she decided to part with it. That's when we stepped in, and really glad that we did, especially on a black car like this.